Despite being the top startup capital in Europe, London's ecosystem, which comprises numerous components, can pose significant challenges when trying to familiarize oneself with it. In the majority of instances, individuals who are in the early stages of their journey as entrepreneurs, consultants, founders, or simply talented individuals with an interest in working in technology startups face considerable challenges. Many experts frequently state that London is the ideal city to establish your own startup business. Thanks to the incredible talent pool, networking capabilities, and convenient access to investors, consultants, and experts, business founders have numerous reasons to thrive, succeed, and achieve their goals. However, this is not the whole picture. London can feel like a closed system, which can sometimes be difficult to navigate despite all its merits. The investment style here is more risk-prone compared to, for example, San Francisco. How the City of London is very friendly to people with different experiences, but starting a business requires time and huge investments. London's place in the global economy is determined by its financial industry. In this field, London competes with New York for the title of the world's financial capital. However, while the premise of New York is to provide investors with the opportunity to achieve significant gains, the premise of London is centered around stability, security, and confidentiality. In combination with the key British value of safeguarding traditions, the entire ecosystem may appear to be more inclined towards caution rather than curiosity when it comes to new technological advancements. The main conclusion is that London offers a plethora of opportunities for development due to its excellent location, language, finance, and talent available in abundance. The time zone is perfect for setting up an international operations center due to its ideal location. However, it also encounters numerous limitations that restrict its potential to compete directly with San Francisco in a face-to-face manner. Whether this is the right choice for you will depend on what you want to build or what type of life you want to live. Let's start with a brief overview. Here we will highlight 6 main points. First, London ranks third, along with Beijing, in the rating of the best startup centers in the overall global ecosystem, right after Silicon Valley and New York. Secondly, the startup ecosystem in London is valued at $47 billion, which is well above the average value of startup ecosystems globally. Third, London ranks second in fintech and third in the IT industry. It is important to note that only 15% of founders in London are women. However, these indicators do not differ radically from other startup ecosystems. For example, Silicon Valley, where 16%, NY 23%. Subsequently, it is crucial to emphasize the fact that London is an extremely fertile market for consultants and service providers who perceive startups as potential clients. As a result, 35% of the 169 technological startups in Europe and Israel were created in the United Kingdom. Historically, finance and fintech have been a strong point for London and the whole of Great Britain, but tech, HR tech, and artificial intelligence are catching up, as stated in the Startup Genome Report. It is also important that there are 11,770 investors in the United Kingdom, 4,500 of whom are in London. Many are always searching for promising startups. VC investments in UK tech surpassed $6.5 billion in 2018, as per Tech Nation's 2019 report. Last year it increased to £10 billion. Tech Nation for 2019. Last year it increased to £10 billion and achieved the highest level ever recorded in the history of Great Britain. The identical report also indicated that Insurtech and FinTech were the biggest employers among rapidly expanding companies in the area of digital technologies in the United Kingdom. 24% and 18% occupied by fast-growing workforce. However, based on other data, the percentage of individuals employed in rapidly expanding tech jobs in the UK is relatively small, amounting to 5%, especially when compared to the US and China. Now let's discuss the various incubators, accelerators, co-working spaces, and communities in London. Incubators and accelerators play a crucial role in the startup ecosystem as they assist companies in making more informed decisions, avoiding the errors made by others, and bringing together essential resources, expertise, and individuals to enhance their prospects of achieving success. However, according to our observations, In practice, it works only in some of them. The transfer of information and experience can be quite a challenging task when the ecosystem undergoes rapid changes and the future is uncertain. The key difference between an accelerator and an incubator is that the former does not always have an office or workspace provided, and more attention is paid to financing through a pre-established program, while the latter is usually more flexible. According to research, there are about 250 incubators and about 200 accelerators in the UK, as well as some minor variations on these themes in the form of 11 pre-accelerators, 7 virtual accelerators, and 4 virtual incubators. In addition, more than half of all accelerators are based in London, while incubators are more evenly distributed across other cities in the UK. It is interesting to note that accelerators supporting salaries are typically funded by the public sector or universities, which is worth mentioning. Here are examples of the best London incubators, accelerators, and co-working spaces that you should pay attention to. First of all, it's the Barclays Accelerator with a focus on fintech. Next comes Brit Ripley with a focus on the Internet of Things. Also worth mentioning is the Google space for entrepreneurs, which is called Campus London and is worth noting. An accelerator named Collider, focusing on EdTech, and Cylon, an accelerator with a specific focus on cybersecurity, and another one of the leading London accelerators called Foundress Factory. The number of events and meetings in London is impossible to count. According to the Tech Nation report, in 2018 there are about 3,500 technology meetup groups with over 1.5 million participants in 280 locations across the United Kingdom. The main topics for discussion are software development, data science, and entrepreneurship. Here is an intriguing comparison of the most popular subjects for meetings in various cities. Please note that London is the city least interested in discussions about software, despite its reputation as a thriving startup hub. Another reason for the attractiveness of London from the point of view of starting your own business is that there are thousands of skilled professionals with vast experience working there, who are eager to help startups and founders. A portion of them work on a commercial basis, while a few of them dedicate their time as volunteers. However, locating a suitable expert can be challenging. This is partly because the founders of London highly prioritize experience, and the city has a large pool of talented individuals. Founders usually decide whether to trust a consultant or not based on recommendations and experience of helping other startups. Although such risk aversion is understandable from the founder's point of view, it does not always help the ecosystem. While in the USA it is easier and faster to start and end professional relationships, in London these deals are largely based on relationships. And it may take them some time to start. Although London is behind Silicon Valley in terms of technology innovation, it is undoubtedly the best place in Europe to do business, as the data clearly demonstrates. Here you will be able to fully unleash your potential and start the startup of your dreams. Of course, it is a long journey where you will encounter difficulties, but the result will definitely be worth it. Regarding the visa that permits you to initiate your own business in the United Kingdom, Global Talent is an ideal option for this purpose. It allows you to work and live in the UK for up to 5 years, with the possibility of bringing family members, opening a startup, and obtaining citizenship. To assess your chances of obtaining this visa, you can sign up for our free consultation using the link in the description. Thank you for watching our video. See you in the new episodes.